had the most amazing experience with a group of nuns, Buddhist nuns, having... Oh, you're so filthy.
I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Olivia Colman.
And I'm Benedict Cumberbatch.
And we're about to find out who knows their filming locations best.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. The first film. The burning gap in Nepal, where he goes in search of Kamar-Taj.
You're looking for Kamar-Taj?
For an extra 5 points, what year was this?
Oh, Christ.
That's mean of me.
2016 or...
Holy shitballs, yes!
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
I remember that day very well. It was pretty much the first day we turned over on the film. And we began our journey of this sort of spiritual character, bring this new dimension to the MCU in a very spiritual place, which has a very other-dimensional feel. It was an amazing experience. And these are steps going down to the burning ghats. And as we were there, it's a bit morbid, but, you know, actually, no, it's fine. Death, life, life, death. Some people have met their end on a car accident and there were bodies coming in. So that smoke was real smoke.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it's part of life's
There's monkeys.
cycle. It's part of the end of it. And there were monkeys, lots of people. And then behind there, lots of people started popping out with mobile phones. The security team were like, oh, you're all right. We look after, you know, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Pratt. You are just Benedict. I was like, okay, no, fine. It's just Sherlock. No, you're fine. It's just Sherlock's on television. It goes, yeah, you're going to be fine. And by the day after that, even though I had a big beard and wig on, it was insane. We couldn't go anywhere without being...
no.
It was fun, though. And what a place, what a people.
Lovely place to film.
Lucky me. I last went to Kathmandu when I was a teenager, a school leaver, and I went there on a break from teaching in a Tibetan Buddhist monastery and went round Condé Nast Stupa. We went back there, Chiwetel, myself, and Adam Ackland. Yeah, and had the most amazing experience with nuns, Buddhist nuns, having... Oh, you're so filthy.
I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry.
They were in puja, which means prayer, not something dirty. Okay. And so they were doing that, having walked around the Condé Nast Stupa 3 times, we then at sunset were gifted the opportunity to just be with them and meditate and watch them. It was just, it's a very powerful place to be.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
I think he's going to win this. I do remember that, yes. Yes. One of the really gorgeous things about The Crown was you turn up in beautiful houses when there's no public around. And you can go, could you show me around? And someone will go, yes, I'll show you. This is all what the public can't see, or you see these paintings. Wow. It was a proper treat. Wow. But I think my favourite was our trip to Scotland.
You have to remember the episode number, the season.
Stop it.
And what you're doing.
I'm driving with Gillian Anderson. She was playing Margaret Thatcher.
Correct.
This was a very old Landy, and the steering was baggy, to say the least. Wow. So trying to reverse back up that for the beginning of the shot again. Such a beautiful place.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that would have given me the heebie-jeebies.
It was incredibly beautiful. And it was on someone's private land, and they had 3 or 4 locks.
Oh, as you do.
But there's a lovely right to roam in Scotland, so people could go and camp and experience it. It's incredibly beautiful. I think from filming in Scotland, I decided I wanted to film outside all the time.
Did you have a day off?
Our day off, I really want to say that we went for a walk, but we were in the pub.
That's all right, that's allowed, especially in Scotland.
Ta-da!
Quite regal. Sherlock, I think series 2?
Yeah.
And I think episode 2.
No, boo.
Episode 1.
Yes.
Anyway, it's me going to meet the Queen because she's got one of the royals into trouble. A naughty princess has been a bit naughty with the dominatrix, and she's got it all on film. And I'm
fantastic.
Yes, that's why I'm summoned to the palace by Mycroft. I was in a sheet which he then stepped on because I refused to get dressed.
I don't think I saw that episode. I want to go. Do you remember the actual building that you used instead of Buckingham Palace?
Yeah, it was Guildhall. That's the location, sorry.
Oh, Goldsmiths Hall, it says here.
Similar, though. Yeah, it was Goldsmiths Hall.
That's impressive, isn't it?
It's really extraordinary. I like filming outdoors. I was just craving them to write one in the, the tropics or in some big country house like Agatha Christie seemed to have, with butlers and stuff. But it never occurred. It was more urban and gritty, so we were all over sort of, train depots and weird tunnels that we used as shooting ranges. St Bart's Hospital roof, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet not many people have been up there.
No, all jumped off it. That was fun. Didn't see that, did you? Christ, that was elegant.
Hatfield House!
Yes.
Oh my God, that place is amazing. I thought it was a different scene when she says something really rude. No, that is the one. It is that one, am I allowed to say? It's when the Queen says to Lady Sarah,
I like it when she puts her tongue inside me.
I should watch it again.
I will watch it with you. I will impose myself.
Yes, Hatfield
on the
House.
sofa
And in
and watch
there
it
is
with you. I
the
haven't seen it for a
golden
while.
ceilinged... Is it the Golden Gallery or something? A
Yeah,
huge room
yeah.
with just gold ceiling. And
that
because
where the
Yorgos
dance
didn't
stuff
want to
happens?
use any electric lights. So
Right.
Robbie Ryan, who was the DOP, had to come up with a
brilliant
way
DOP.
with his lighting guys. Brilliant. So it was, we had a tray on a sort of, on wheels
No.
with a stick and candles.
Are you kidding me?
And so as we were walking down the corridor, they'd try and do that in front of me so it was
That's
candlelit.
insane.
I think we had 2 or 3 weeks of rehearsals.
Did you?
It's unheard of, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
And it
brilliant.
was, they were
Is that
hilarious.
his way? Yours
Yeah,
is-
because he comes from theatre.
Yes.
And so he would play theatre games. For example, we'd all hold hands, all of us. So all of us were there all the time and go through the whole script of the film. Brilliant. So by the time you get there, it's really fun, you know it, and you know everybody's story.
Yeah.
He'd say, don't say the words, say blah, blah, blah. And with the intention, she'd go blah, blah, blah. And you'd hold hands, take turns
exercise.
talking, and then you'd have to do a knot. So I follow this person under that arm, and then you end up sort of with your face by someone's bum and someone's foot up your nose. So you end up giggling with no inhibitions.
Oh, brilliant.
And really fun.
Imitation Game. That's
Yes.
Tuppence Middleton being brilliant in her one scene. I mean, really brilliant. Holding a pint, which I think I put in her hand when I had a moment of, I got it, and ran off, as Alan did. Where I'm going to say Bletchley Park, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
It was Bletchley Park.
Yes.
The scene was that. It was a moment
Turing
of...
realises the key to the Enigma code here.
Yes. And it was thanks to her as a decoder talking about sign-offs in German messages. That's
Gosh,
how they
well
actually
done.
cracked it. They realised that people would be lazy with how you sign off because everyone has a sort of signature.
Turns out that's the only German you need to know to break Enigma.
It was an amazing thing to actually be on site. And we'd all been there to sort of soak up what it was that they achieved and look at the actual bomb and Enigma machines, real Enigma machines, one of which we were loaned on the film itself. What the studio audience doesn't know. No, I'm joking. Okay, sorry.
Oh, that is the Tate Modern Fleabag. I'm really impressed with myself.
It's brilliant.
'Cause
It's pretty
is it?
iconic. I haven't seen the photograph myself.
Oh,
Clumsy?
yes.
Do you remember anything
yes,
about
of
being a
course.
Fleabag?
There was the great cock wall. Yes. Well, I can't remember what it's called. Great Wall of
Cock.
Penis? Cock. Based on the Great Wall of Vagina.
Yeah, I don't know why she, wait, where's my penis?
Oh, it's on the wall over there. Second from the left.
Your character was so awful in that.
So awful.
I mean, really fun to play, I imagine.
Really fun.
Yeah. Did you end up having too much fun and having to do a lot of it again because you made each other laugh a lot?
Gosh, and you've got a lovely thick neck.
You'd be amazed at how very sensible we both are together.
Time pressure or just work?
I also didn't want to,
professionalism?
because Phoebe had written it, I didn't want to be,
Yeah.
I didn't want her to go, I will never putting her in anything I write ever again.
Oh, little horsey. Central Otago, New Zealand.
Oh, it was in New Zealand.
Yeah, we faked Montana.
Oh.
That's a stuntman, being Peter, falling off a horse that we set him off on. Let him out. And he goes riding off and falls off after about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We all laugh at him as the cruel menfolk we are. It was the most astonishing location.
That is
Everything for
amazing.
nothing. There was no human interference with the landscape. We had a Maori blessing at the beginning of the shoot, which was extraordinary. It was so intoxicating to work there as an environment. And it was a character in the film. It really
gorgeous.
literally was. The dog was somewhere up there in the mountains. I went there quite a few times before we started filming, just lay in the grass and kind of Walt Whitman my ass into the role.
Wow.
Just feeling the ground, just being one with the earth and try and find places to swim and just do things with the cattle. I even wanted to get on the roof and start sort of banging wooden shingles into the fake town we made down the road where they drive the cattle to, and they went, no.
Oh.
They didn't let me do that. But
How's your
you
Kiwi accent?
held us. Fantastic. Benedict. Ben?
Been.
Ben? Have you been in a bin? It's very confusing. What does that mean?
Have you been in a bin?
Ben, have you been in a bin? But it's all,
Oh, bin, have you been in a bin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. This is fun. It might just be fun for us, nobody else, but I'm really enjoying this. Ah! That's the winking prawn for the roses.
Where exactly were we?
Salcombe.
Yes, but what was the name of the beach? That's really unfair. North Sands Beach. North
Would you
Sands
have known
Beach.
that?
Well, because we swam on South Sands where the hotel was, the Harbour Hotel.
How
We
would you
being
remember
me and your
that?
husband when you were at work.
Yeah. I wouldn't remember.
I don't know why I remember shit like that.
But it was lovely.
It was so nice.
And the woman who owns that, the Winking Prawn, was so
amazing.
nice
She was
about
amazing.
us taking over her pride
Her
and joy.
lovely restaurant.
Yeah.
And
she said, you must come back and I'll cook for you. We went,
haven't done
oh my
that.
God, yes, we haven't done it yet.
That's what we should do.
We should do that.
Do you have a favorite food city in the world?
Favourite food city? I mean, anywhere in Italy, pretty much. Rome's pretty damn amazing.
I went to Sri Lanka for a sort of holiday of a lifetime with the family.
Wow.
And that was the best food.
Tokyo is extraordinary if you like your sushi.
Oh, I've never
obviously.
been to Japan.
It's
Can't wait.
amazing.
One day, my dream. Also,
They just
London's got
it was
amazing
incredible.
food. All the food you could.
Go on.
Artusi is a little Italian on Bellenden Road.
St John's? Are you a head
Love
to tail?
St John's. I
love-
also
and
went there for a friend's wedding.
Yes.
Gorgeous food.
Spring around the corner in London. There's a great
Oh.
restaurant in Somerset House.
Forza Wine
Forza
on the
Wine.
roof of the National
Very
that started
nice.
in Peckham.
Scully's and Mayfair.
Also, French's Fish and Chips, can I just say, Wells Quay, best. And my granddad was born in the flat above it. Best curry sauce.